So we are now 2 Robot Masters away from taking on Dr.Wily, and this time we take on the blazing Brawler Torch Man. So I've been waiting for this particular Robot Master for a while because I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Fire Robot Masters, especially Magma Man from Mega Man 9, excuse me. And another reason is because Torch Man might be a reference to Mega Man or the Mega Man Battle Network series, where it's like Torchman or Fireman in the English dub. So kind of feel like there's a little nod to that series there. But anyway, I digress. Will this Robot Master match my passion, or will he flicker out like a candle to my awesome valor? Let's find out. So stage wise, his stage has a campfire / nature thing. We'll get to that one in a second. But the enemies in this stage take the form of lanterns, burners, and a turkey mascot that's on fire. And no, I'm not making that last part of it. They're easy enough to take down, simple Mega Buster and the Speed Gear, and the Tundra Storm for the turkey mascot. However, there are some sections in this stage that are completely harder than others, and I'm referring to 3 specific parts, with a giant pillar of fire chasing after Mega Man, and if he's caught in it, it's an instant one-hit kill. So the first part was easy enough. Speed Gear helped out a lot. It was kind of like the introduction. Then the second part came, and it was a little harder since the flames were a little faster. Thankfully, there are items that help cool down Mega Man from the use of the Speed Gear that enable you to use it a bit longer. However, the third and final part of this section before the boss fight was probably the hardest in the entire game, in my opinion. The fire is faster, your precision with the buttons has to be on point, and I kind of forgot how to slide a few times, so I was a little frustrated with myself, but in the end I was starting to get the hang of it, and this level gave me enough leeway to learn from my mistakes so that I could advance to the boss. And yeah, I'd probably give this stage an 8 out of 10. Kept me on my toes and kept me from pulling out my hair with the whole one more try mentality, And now for the boss himself. It confused me for a second when I saw that a fire-themed Robot Master was in a forest-like area. You would think that would cause some hazards. However, when you read his file, Torch Man is a nature lover and teaches people about campfire safety and how to put out fires. So that's kind of a useful thing to do with a Robot Master. Make him a mascot like Smokey the Bear. And another thing they did to give him his own personality, in a sense, was give him his own martial arts called Torch Jutsu, something that he incorporates with the boss fight when you fight him. So design-wise, I like him, and the developers like him as well, based on how much they put into him. Now the fight itself. As stated before, he incorporates his Torch Jutsu into the fight by launching literal fists of fire at you, and also his move, which is a big ball that shoots out flames in several directions in order to hit you. Now with the Thunderstorm, this fight is pretty easy. However, when you get him down to a certain amount of health, he'll use the power gear, and the waves of fire will get bigger, and it'll go harder for you to avoid them. So, the fight was pretty fun too, and his personality blends well with his fighting style, so there's points there. And my final thoughts, really? Torch Man was a fun and thrilling fight. His stage was exhilarating, it kept me on my toes at several points, and it helped me learn from my mistakes whenever I got killed or fell off a cliff. And his fight was fun. I could see myself doing it again, but no time to look back. Now we have to take on the final Robot Master, the bombastic bomber Blast Man. See you then.
reactor's running on you.
Okay, Mega. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready. Are you sure?